This is FragPunk, an all-new 5v5 hero-based shooter that just completed its closed alpha. I was invited to playtest the game, and it looked like something worth trying. So sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, and join me on this journey of 10 hours of FragPunk. Upon launching the game, like any good tactical shooter, the first thing that happens is you're loaded into a tutorial. The tutorial covers all of the basics, moving, shooting, and gives you a taste of the user interface. Immediately, I noticed the gunplay feels very similar to Call of Duty. Next, it gives you a taste of abilities. What felt to me like a whole-ass ultimate turns out to be a basic ability, given to you every single round of the game. But I didn't know that yet. Characters are called Lancers, and every Lancer has 3 abilities. I was mainly focusing on the gunplay for now, as it was already becoming a lot to take in. The game has a healthy selection of guns to choose from, and I naturally opt for the snipers. The satisfaction of a one-shot kill is something I always look for in first-person shooters. Now, let's get into the meat and bones of the game. The selling point of FragPunk is a card system called shard cards. Every round, both teams get to vote on shard cards that help them win the round. An example of a shard card is Roger Roger, where you get 2 bots that spawn on your team. There are over 70 shard cards in the game, so it's going to take way too long to try and go over all of them. Finally, we get a taste of the main game mode, Search and Destroy, but they call it Shard Clash. TLDR, one team plants the bomb, other team tries to defuse the bomb. I've been playing this type of game for years, so I breezed through it, and it was time to test my skills against other players. Immediately, I get to see shard cards in action in a real game. You also get to see the enemy's shard cards, but I ignore it as it's already too much to focus on. You then get to select your character, which plays a really dope cinematic to introduce them to you. Finally, you choose your weapons for the round, and then you get into it. Not bad for my very first round. I'm surprised I even got a kill, but more importantly, did you see how much utility was thrown there? It was clear to me that there was going to be a ton to learn, and I needed to respect it or I would die just like I did that round. Now that the stage is set, it's time for me to stop yapping and show you just how chaotic this game can truly be. You can do that? What the fuck? Stupid teleporting bitch. Fuck you. turning them into Swiss cheese! How are they not dying? Holy shit. Now that I've played for a couple hours, I'm able to start forming an opinion of this game. If there was one word I had to choose to describe my experience so far, it would be confusing. The learning curve for this game is massive for two main reasons: character abilities and shard cards. There are 10 different agents that all come with 3 different abilities, and learning all 30 of them at once was pretty much impossible. However, that didn't even come close to experiencing 70 different shard cards that sometimes majorly impacted the game. Here's one round in particular that demonstrates this best. In this game, I was struggling to get kills at all, and if you'll notice, even when I do enough damage to kill a player, they come back to life through a shard card. That is quite frustrating to experience, but it pretty much comes down to a knowledge issue. However, I think the game should make a better attempt to help you learn about these shard cards, like maybe having an icon pop up on the screen when a shard card is involved. So far, all of my issues stem from a lack of experience, but here's one thing that I truly believe to be a problem: the guns. When you die with the gun you selected, you lose the ability to use that gun for the rest of the game. Your only hope of using that weapon again is picking it up off an enemy's body, or getting a shard card that lets you buy that weapon again. Why? I can see the idea that maybe the devs want you to try out a bunch of different weapons, but if this is truly a mechanic that will occur in the competitive game modes, I believe this will be a miserable thing to experience. There's already a lot of factors of this game that are out of the player's control, and limiting their loadout selection is something I can only see as harmful. Alas, I try my best to cope with this mechanic, as I am starting to get into the flow state with this game. Oh, did I get him? I got him. And then I killed myself? How did I kill myself? I executed myself? No, 142. Oh my god.
Damn.
So when does this game come out?
No idea.
Who's last? What?
Dead.
Oh. Damn it.
Oh, you shit, you almost aced.
Oh right. I neglected to mention my favorite part of this game. See, if the score is 3-3, you go into overtime. Overtime is a set of 5 1v1s where players stay in the fight until they are eliminated. You get all your gun selections back, and any damage you take stays with you when you go into the next fight. Ladies and gentlemen, let me show you why you always want to go first when you get to duel. Oh!
Okay, get up, bro. I just 105! My first ace!
Yup, a 1v5. In other tactical shooters, 1v5s are something that takes years to achieve. In FragPunk, I was able to pull one off on my very first day. Now, since we're on a high note, let's go over the best parts of this game. Headshots. The sound effect as well as damage you deal from a headshotting an enemy player is more than satisfying. The overall sound design in this game is just impeccable. From the soundtrack to the sound effects. Not only that, the art style in this game is fucking dope. It's an explosion of color that makes an ooga booga ADHD brain like mine fall in love. The character design is sick, with every Lancer standing out in their own way. Everything feels, looks, and sounds powerful. If you are popping off in this game, you are rewarded over and over again. Killing enemy players, surviving to keep the guns you currently have into the next round, getting a highlight of yourself for the entire lobby to watch, everything makes you feel like the best player in the world if you are doing well. I only ended up playing 2 characters, Broker and Zephyr, but I was absolutely loving their utility kits. Broker's explosives are so powerful that you almost don't need a loadout of guns to do well with him. Lancer's invisibility abilities let you entry well as an attacker, even if they know you are coming. Although I wasn't able to try other agents, I was able to experience their broken potential from either watching my teammates play them or dying to them as my opponents. Just as there are extreme highs, there are extreme lows. My first 2 hours of this game were pretty much just spectator simulator. Skill issue, I know, but this is what I experienced. If you want to play fast, you risk the potential of dying fast too. And if you die fast, you're going to be watching your teammates play super slow for the rest of the round. Pair that with end of round highlights, shard card selection, agent selection, loadout selection, and prep phase. You're looking around 2 minutes of downtime before your next opportunity to fight. Now, let's go over the user interface. In first-person shooters, especially tactical shooters, you always want to keep your eyes on the middle of the screen where your crosshair is, and then sometimes you look at other parts of the screen for information. Since the minimap is large, it's fine to have it in the far corner. However, you have to look at the far bottom left corner to see your health and the far bottom right corner to see your ammo or what guns you have. Then you have to look at the top right corner to see the game state, which is still unclear even if you are looking at it. Now, let's look at Valorant. See how much cleaner and clearer the user interface is? The information pops out at you, and they keep it closer to the center of the screen. It's a lot easier on the eyes to look at while still being just as colorful of a game. I really think FragPunk should try to emulate this UI style, not only for helping players learn the game, but for information gathering during mid-rounds. You can clearly see your abilities and if you have them or not, and you can clearly see how many players are left on each team. So, the main issue with FragPunk's UI is clutter. In a game this complex with a seriously high learning curve, it's important to make information gathering as simple as possible for the player to avoid frustration. This concludes my experience with Shard Clash, and I went to start looking over my footage and writing the script. However, that's when I did a little research and realized something. I was missing out on other cool game modes. See, FragPunk also has a free-for-all and team deathmatch queue, and those game modes can be extremely fun for players looking for more fast-paced gameplay. I hopped back on, and I got to work. You best kill me, boy. I just aced with a fucking gun. Oh shit. Okay. Oh my god. That was sick. And with that, my experience with the FragPunk closed beta is concluded. With the game projected to be released in 2025, all we can do now is wait. If you liked the video, make sure to dislike and unsubscribe. Don't forget to delete your comment below, and I won't see you in the next one. Peace.